Fueled by tacos, beer, and Bloody Marys, the only show featuring baby Jesus with a nail gun, the pride of PA and the show with the eye of the tiger, ladies and gentlemen, PunchFarm.
Hello. Welcome to PunchFarm. I'm your host, Mark Sheets. I'm here, as always, with Alicia.
Hello.
And Nikki. And Alicia's beers overflow onto the table.
Fault. I know it wasn't.
How's it my fault?
Because I set it down hard.
Wait, you did or he did?
No, I set it down
That's
hard.
her fault.
That was my fault.
I thought he did that. Sorry.
Don't blame it on me.
It was his fault because I knew it was coming up to like, hey, Alicia's here. And I was like, I got to finish. That's what it was. I'm sorry.
And there's no Mark Dose.
Whatever.
No.
Yeah. But he's out on a date.
Yeah.
So, hey, Mark, if you're listening, hope it's everything's going well, buddy.
He's not gonna listen.
I was going to say, he's not going to
That's right. He never...
No.
So we can shit talk on
we
him
could
all
shit talk.
we want.
The guy never listens to his
know.
podcast.
He's never gonna know.
He doesn't even know what he says
He
like
doesn't
5
even know
minutes
what a
after.
podcast is.
We love you, Mark. I hope you're having a good time.
bud.
Now, hey, last night we had the PunchFarm IPA release party and trivia hosted by us. I had a fucking great time.
I had so much
Part
fun.
of my French. That's how much fun I had.
I had so much funk.
I had a
so
lot
much
of fun.
funk.
You like that? You see what I did there?
I see, yeah, that was better than me just dropping it. Okay. I wasn't being clever.
Good time.
It was, the place was packed.
Yes, it was
Just
awesome.
so excited
I know.
to support that we had people coming out for, I guess, our funny and the delicious beers at Funk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now we were also joined by Funk Norm from the very brand new No Sleaze podcast.
Yes.
He was hanging with us, trying to take over the show because I really think he loves to talk.
He definitely loves to
He's
talk.
good at it, though.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is
He's
really,
really
good. at it.
good.
You always make fun of me for doing impressions, but I'm going to do one right now.
Oh.
Hey, Funk! This is Funk Norm! That's kind of how he always is. What's up? No? Okay. For anybody listening, you don't know Norm, but he is that excited 100%
everything.
of the time.
Yeah.
Now, the place was packed. I think we did a good job with trivia. I
think we did.
It was nerdy. It was kind of... Some of the questions were difficult. Some of them were pretty easy.
Yeah. I definitely had to warn, I had quite a few friends who came last night, and I warned them all. I'm like, just so you know, it's going to be really nerdy trivia. And none of them won. Sorry,
No.
guys, but thanks for coming. I really
Yeah.
appreciate it. I don't think any of them listen to this either.
You know, the first time we did trivia, there was a team called Quiz in My Pants. Well, they came back again. They came. Quiz in My Pants showed up last night to play again. So, Quiz in My Pants, thank you so much for coming and hanging out
thank you.
again.
Good
I
to
think
see
they
you guys
were
again. It was two
second?
of the four that were there.
Oh, okay.
But
Didn't they come
added
in
two
second
new people.
place?
They did come in second
Okay,
place.
that's what I thought.
Which actually is the best place
Yeah.
because second place is you get the growler
And
with
you-
the Funk logo on it, and they fill it up for you
Yeah.
for free. So that's
Oh,
the
free.
that's
That's
the
awesome.
best prize in my
Oh,
opinion.
yeah.
I wish I could have got second place, but
I know. We were actually giving
awesome.
the trivia.
I think
so.
in first place was a PunchFarm T-shirt and 2 Funk labeled pint glasses, but also with beer in them.
Right.
Which isn't bad. I'm sure. Hopefully, the team that got the PunchFarm shirt wasn't like, "What the hell? Can't I just get a growler?"
What the funk is this shit?
What the funk?
Now, Alicia, you
Can we
did
hashtag that?
what the funk. We should.
What the funk? Hashtag.
Doing it.
I feel like you had a much better time than the first time because the first time we did this, you're not a big fan of being public.
Puzzles. I don't.
It's
I'm
very
not a fan
hard
of that
to
either.
public peak. You're not a fan of speaking in public.
No,
but
I'm
you
not a
seemed
fan of-
so much more relaxed yesterday.
Absolutely. I feel like I even had a hard time at our wedding and I knew everybody there. I just don't like to be in front of people. But since this is our third time in front of people, I definitely had a much better experience. I wasn't like running to the bathroom several times. And although I didn't sleep the night before, it wasn't because of that. It was just because my body's stupid and it doesn't like to sleep. So I definitely had a good time.
You did a really good job. Even though Mark yelled at you to be louder.
Did he?
Yeah, he
who
was
yelled
like,
at me?
"You need to be
Wait,
louder."
which Mark? Mark Dose or
your
this
husband.
one? Oh.
No. See, what you call yelling, I did not yell.
No, I don't think he
I
yelled.
was producing the show, and she needed to be louder. I was just directing.
And I think from different feedback that I got, that I think both you, Mark, and I, they were able to hear us for the most part. You, Nikki, I feel like some people had a
can't hear
problem.
me.
I know, and I don't know why, because you're super loud, honey.
I know. I was really loud.
So I don't know what happened.
It's whoever does the sound.
Oh.
Isn't doing it.
It all comes back to me.
Hey, you never
You know, that's
know.
the most nerve-wracking part of the whole thing is setting up all the gear and make sure it
I
works.
know.
That once it's all on and I have that fresh beer, I'm ready to talk and have a good time. But make it because of the speaker, it wasn't coming on right away.
Yeah.
But it was the outlet at
Yeah.
Funk was jank.
Yeah.
Jank.
Jank.
What the hell? But for that split moment, I'm like, great. I got to run back to the house and get that other speaker. Why didn't I just bring both of them? Duh. But it was just a simple little adjustment.
No, and that's why he always asks both you and Mark to come early, is not because he wants you to help him, but it's almost like he wants you to be moral support because it's going to be stressful for him to like put everything together, I think. But
I was there early.
I know you were, for sure. Well, Mark had messaged us earlier and was like, I'll be there at like 6:15 or no, 6:30.
He was
at
like
6:45.
Yeah, so we go on at 7. Mark Dose texted me like, "Yeah, I'll be there about 6:45." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I just stroll in at the last minute like a diva." Like well, I'm like over there sweating,
Yeah.
pumping speakers around.
I mean, personally, I don't
kidding,
know
Mark.
anything about that sound system, and it's mine.
Right.
Yeah.
That's my-
How could you not know about your family's
I don't-
dance off sound system?
I don't know. I don't know how to work that shit. I don't technology.
She just brings it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
hopefully-
welcome
Hopefully they don't want it back
for
anytime
that
soon.
free thing. Free speakers.
I know.
Are you guys having a shindig anytime soon? Because Funk would like us to come back.
Yeah.
I don't think we are. So
Okay.
you guys can hang on to it here as long as you want.
Nice.
Right.
It's
No,
taking up
nobody's-
space in my basement. But
Yeah.
Nobody's getting married anytime soon, and
Okay.
nobody's like turning 30 or 40 or 50 that I know of. That's that bad. My family's that big that I can't remember when people's birthdays are or
Unless it's my immediate family, I
Yeah.
can tell you right now I won't know. So
yeah. So yeah,
Well, cool.
probably the next big party we have is when I'm 30, and that's still
was it 2 years?
less than 3 years away,
Okay.
right?
Are
Am
you
I doing
27?
math
What are you,
right?
28?
I'm 27.
Okay. Oh my God.
Dang. Getting up there.
I had somebody like last weekend be like, "Oh, you're like 24 now, right?" I'm like, "No."
Well, yeah. So this year I'll be turning 35, which I don't know. Is that a milestone? I don't even know what
No.
that is.
Well, my brother-in-law just turned 35. You know, when we went to Trogs, and you guys
I
didn't
know.
come.
Listen, okay. I want you to know that we actually got in the car and we started driving down the street. And then the windshield started freezing over
Yeah,
while
but
we were driving.
we just
The roads were fine. I'm just.
hey.
I'm sure they were.
Hey.
But
The night before we recorded the podcast and we talked about ice and ice accidents and I talked about my 360s.
yeah.
So when we left out of here and the
I'm
ice
just
was
giving you shit. That's
all right. I mean, we felt bad.
No, I mean, if you want to lay
But, I
any
mean,
kind
honestly-
of blame, I was going to have to drive us home, and my anxiety would not have handled it very well at all. So there's
Yes.
no way I could have done it.
So what happened is it was raining. It was like 32 degrees. It was right there freezing. The weather guys were talking about freezing rain.
Yeah.
And you got to be cautious because ice is
Right.
ice. And four-wheel drive or not, ice will mess your whole day
yeah.
up.
true. The roads were totally fine though. I was
I-
all right,
actually.
hey, don't rub it in. Let me finish my story.
No, I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just saying that I'm very surprised because I drove to Hershey from Mount Joy, and then
Right.
from one place in Hershey to another place in Hershey, and then I ended up driving from Hershey to Lancaster. So, and the roads are fine.
So
Well,
crazy.
as we were leaving our house,
Yeah.
it was raining. The windshield wipers were going, but as they were going, they were freezing at the same time.
Yeah.
And they were like, shh, shh. And then the right side was like, oh, I can't really see on the right side.
Right.
She started panicking.
I totally started panicking.
Because if we're going to Trogs, I'm going to have me some Perpetual IPA.
You were gonna have some nugget nectar.
And
That's what
some
you were
nugget.
gonna
That's
have.
like 7.5 or 7.8.
So, I mean, it was guaranteed that I was
she
driving
was
us
totally
home.
driving home.
Yeah.
So she panicked.
I panicked. I'm sorry.
So we just went, 5 minutes away to Moo Duck.
Yeah.
We were already in the car.
I know.
But that same night, my sister-in-law's sister, she was headed out to her car. I don't know where she was going, but she slipped in her driveway, broke her leg and ankle.
Yeah.
She now has pins and plates in her leg. She's got one of those knee
Yeah.
scooters,
Yeah.
so she can just scoot around.
Like she
Yeah.
fucked up her legs really bad. And
That's crazy.
I
And then, of
know.
course, we saw that post. I'm like, well, it's best we didn't go. I still wish I would have been there because everything worked out for you guys.
Right.
But now I know you ran into Funk Norm. He was out
I
partying in
did.
Hershey.
I did run into Funk Norm.
He said that bar that you guys were at, when he left, he fell.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was probably some spots. It was touch and go out there.
How many beers did he have though? Because he was at, they were at
You know
Tattered
what?
Flag first.
He
His
did-
story is lacking some details.
No,
Yeah.
he did actually say it was either the ice or it was the alcohol. So
It was the alcohol.
Totally the alcohol, Norm.
But yeah, I couldn't believe that. The day after we talk about crazy ice storms,
yeah,
my sister-in-law's sisters. That's so hard to say.
I know.
You're like my sister.
I couldn't imagine, like,
Wouldn't your sister's sister be your sister?
I know. But yeah, Christy, if you're listening, man, speedy recovery. I cannot
know.
believe that.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. Don't mess with ice, man.
Seriously.
Now, once that's all out of the way here, we want to talk about ice and our awesome time at Funk, because I want to talk about the awesome interview that we had today.
Oh yeah,
That was really fun.
That was really good.
That was really cool.
We had the distinct honor, privilege to talk to Mr. Jason Inman and his wonderful wife. Ugh.
He's got more than one.
His wonderful wife, Ashley. They create awesome content on YouTube. They're responsible for the Red Shirt Diaries. Check it out on YouTube/jawiin. Jawiin's been making content for years. He is the guy. He is the shit comic book nerds say. He did a very spectacular Doctor Who.
Yes.
What would you call that?
It's a music video almost in a way, yeah.
He did a fun Walking Dead Christmas special spoof. That was hilarious. And now, speaking, since we're a podcast, they do an incredible podcast called Geek History Lesson, where they will they will educate you on one character from comic books or TV, movies.
Yeah.
They'll really bring you up to speed on what you need to know about a certain character. Phenomenal creators. Well, right now they're working on a comic book called Jupiterjet. And wow, I can't believe we had the opportunity to talk to these guys.
Yeah.
So rather than me continue to fanboy out, let's just jump over and listen to this interview we had today. It's fantastic. All right. Hey, guys, we are here with Mr. Jason Inman and his wonderful wife, Ashley.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Seinfeld reference.
Now, you guys are like super creators. You have all kinds of stuff on your YouTube channel. You both created the Red Shirt Diaries. You have a comic book on Kickstarter right now. I don't know when you guys have time to sleep, but hey, let's get into it. I want to know more about the comic book because I did Kickstart it. I'm very, very excited.
Woo. Well, first off, thank you for your support. Second off, when we have time to sleep, we're secretly time travelers. And three, I don't know. It's interesting because the Jupiterjet comic book is an idea that was a perfect collaboration between the two of us, which is something that I hear your podcast is, which is also great. Because Ashley, just one time we were at a diner said the name Jupiterjet.
I said, I have an idea for a comic, but it's just a name.
Yeah, and she said Jupiterjet, and as soon as she said it, I was like, oh, there should be a jetpack, and there's a man with glowing eyes, and she can fight robots, and
she's got a brother.
And she's got a brother that has a cat. And, and it just sort of became like this perfect collaboration. So it's this idea that we've been holding on to for a while, and we were just like waiting for the right moment. And we found this great artist, Ben Matsuya, who is a fan of me. He drew some fan art of me about a year ago.
He actually also lives like an hour away from where we do, so it worked out perfectly. So I literally just hired him to draw some comic book art, and then that got us to here, to where we finally launched it on Kickstarter. And we are so close to our goal right now.
Yeah, I mean, you guys reached half your goal in one day.
I know, we saw that. That's amazing.
It's impressive.
We were dying. It was amazing.
I can't. I mean, I have a big family, so no. I'm blown away because I didn't expect the support to be that big right out the gate. Mm-hmm. Like we were settled in for like, okay, this is gonna be a month long, and we're gonna have to like fight every step of the way to get this to its goal. So to get halfway in the first day, like. I mean, I guess that means that people out there really responded to the idea. They really responded to the artwork, and everybody just wants to see a girl with a jetpack, which is cool.
Now, how long did it take you to write the entire? What is it? Is it 5 issues collected into the trade?
5 issues, yeah.
How long did it take you from when Ashley had that brilliant idea for the name to actually get it to this point?
I think it's been about 18 months.
Wow.
That long.
We're pretty close. It's been over a year.
It's been, I would say, about a year-ish. Yeah.
From because about this time last year we had character designs and the first 5 pages being, I don't know if they were finished yet, but I know they were well in the works.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But we did the first 5 pages with the intention of kind of shopping them around. We submitted them to a lot of places. We took them to a bunch of conventions with us. So we've had them for a long, long time.
Yeah.
But we kind of subscribe to like the Robert Kirkman idea. So don't write the second issue if no one's bought the first issue.
Right.
So we only in the past few months, like in the past 6 months, have had an occasion to. We decided we were going to kickstart it, so we finally put together the entire first issue and got it all off its feet.
Yeah, and we have the entire series outlined scene by scene, but in terms of like actual scripts, right now. There's like a half script for issue 2, but for 3, 4, and 5, there's nothing but outlines.
There's so much work left to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, how involved are you with the artist? Like, as far as like the character design, did you guys have things in mind how you wanted her to look and all the villains to look?
We had some ideas about it, but Ben actually like took our ideas and kind of ran. We didn't really change the design of Jackie. Jackie basically came out of the gate on Ben's first drawing and looked exactly like that.
Yeah, Chuck too.
In fact, if you go look at the Kickstarter, the main image that we have, where it's like Jackie sort of like, you know, like with her hands out and she's looking at the camera and stuff like that, that was the first design of Jackie. That was the first drawing that Ben like.
It was the first piece of art we had at all.
Yeah, of Jackie, and it was so compelling and so good that like we kept it. And same with the design for Chuck, her little brother. Pluto, we went back and forth a little bit because it was interesting. The villain, he first like made Pluto in some armor, like he gave him armor, and I was like, no, let's push it, let's pull him back a little bit, let's not make him so armored. And that was
he
about
had
it.
he had like big spikes on his shoulders.
Nice.
Awesome. So, I mean, I feel like you guys are gonna hit your numbers here pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
Is there like any what's it called on Kickstarter when you hit your goal? Stretch goals.
Stretch goals, yeah.
The interesting thing is we have some ideas for stretch goals. We haven't solidified them because we didn't expect to be so close this soon.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, that's going to be like 3 weeks down the road, you know?
Right.
Maybe be thinking about doing a stretch goal.
But we still haven't funded yet. So if you're out there and you're thinking about donating, like, please go share the link. Please even give $1. Like a lot of people, it's interesting because a lot of people will be like, oh, I really want to donate. And then the campaign will end. And I've had this happen several times. And they'll be like, oh, man, I missed it. And you're just like, no. If somebody anybody out there, any of your friends are doing a Kickstarter campaign, a crowdfunding campaign, even if you give $1, it makes a big difference.
More Kickstarters are funded on dollar pledges than anything else.
Any other pledge. Yeah, it's
okay.
crazy. So it makes a big difference. And also Kickstarter uses the number of backers you have in part of its algorithm with how they promote you on the site. So a project that has like a low dollar amount, if they had like 300 backers, like Kickstarter would make that the most popular project on the site. So $1 makes a difference.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. You guys are like $12,182.
Wow, that's awesome.
That is incredible. And yeah, that's excellent to see that. I feel like you guys have built a nice little community that really respects what you do to have this instant of an impact on your Kickstarter.
Yeah.
We are beyond lucky that we've had as much support as we have. And now the comic has to be extra, extra good because everybody really, really came out for us.
Oh, I know. It better be good. Now, you guys, the Red Shirt Diaries, I know, Alicia, I made you watch that. Nikki, I just introduced you to some of their YouTube stuff. Now, Ashley, you came up with that whole concept too, right?
I basically just came up with the idea of doing a Star Trek TOS like review show because I'd never seen any of the episodes in order, and I had the idea to do it vlog style.
And it was just going to be you.
Yeah, and I was like, but I'm useless and don't know anything about YouTube or how to produce stuff.
Right.
And then kind of again, I was like, I have this sort of barely half-baked idea, and Jason was like, yeah, that's cute, this is how we'll actually make it.
Nice.
Well, I pitched her the idea that I was like, if you're going to do a vlog, why not make it a vlog in the universe and make her a character on the Enterprise, and then like we can make it narrative, and then you could still sort of review the series, but then it takes on this whole idea where it's like, oh, we will have written content that we can show people.
You made it much better than it would have turned out to be with me and like a phone.
Now the show is excellent. I really love the production value.
Yeah.
I think season 1, I mean, you know, your set though, you could see some of the hokiness, and I don't mean that to be an insult. I thought it was just very.
We like to think that's part of the charm.
It's cardboard and tape.
Yeah, it gave
We're really proud of how it turned out for being a bunch of cardboard.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It has such charm, and I'm like, and I know, Alicia and I were kicking back and forth some ideas for a little web series, and I was sharing this with her, like, look, I don't think we need to spend a ton of money, just get creative, and I think your show really, it had that element of it, though it looked great. The cinematography.
Thank you.
I guess that was you.
Very, very talented. As it turns, I think we made the first season for less than $1,000.
No, we made it for less than $500.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so it's $1,000 on IMDb because that was the lowest I could put it in.
We spent like $400 on it.
Wow.
It was mostly on pizza to feed the people who were working on it, and then paint for the set.
Yeah, it was mainly like paint, just to paint the set, and then like buy the costumes and the props. But yeah, because I subscribe with the idea that I think people will give YouTube videos a pass if the content is good. Like, if the video is entertaining, I think that people will ignore like the look of your set. Like, you don't have to have this amazing set. I also think that if your lighting's good and your sound is great, they'll also ignore your set. If you can do that and you're funny, as long, I guess my goal, I think, for all of the Red Shirt episodes were just like, if I can make a person laugh once per episode, then job accomplished.
And I think you've accomplished that.
Yeah.
Now,
thank you.
And I'm glad you pointed out the lighting, the camera work. Now, did you go to school for any of this? Because I mean, a lot of your content does look solid. Even going back to when you were Batman, a lot of that stuff looked fantastic.
I went to the University of Tulsa, which is renowned as a film school, I believe.
Oh,
and
sorry, that was so funny.
I have a degree in film and theater, so I learned a little bit of there. And
me too.
Yeah, and the entire time I was there, I just made short films. I learned more by just making my own stuff. And it's just like with anything, the more you make it, the more you learn. And when I got to LA, I worked for Mahalo.com, which was the internet company. I worked for Rhett and Link and helped them make Good Mythical Morning. So that's where I learned a lot of tricks. In fact, I made Red Shirt Diaries when I was still working full time with Rhett and Link on Good Mythical Morning.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Season 1 in 2 days.
On a weekend.
And then we shot season 2 in 4 days over 2 weekends.
Yeah.
Wow.
Except for the one day we went to Vasquez Rock, so I guess technically 3 days.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That is incredible.
Jason, did you have anything to do with the one video? My hair goes up, my hair goes down. Did you film that?
I'm the cameraman on that entire video.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then in the Rhett and Link video, when the birds come into Rhett,
Yeah.
I'm controlling the birds. There's a behind the scenes video, and if you go to the behind the scenes video, you'll see me in a lot of these shots standing on the ladder with the birds.
Oh, fantastic.
And then if you ever watch their video, rub some bacon on it.
Yes, I was just gonna say something about that.
I built the bacon bot suit.
Oh,
Nice.
that's
And-
Or
fantastic.
did you also build the Hawkman suit?
Well, I built Rhett's Hawkman suit. That's later in a gag too. I built that. That was my idea for the episode. But we'll get to that in a minute. But in rub some bacon on it, when the bacon bot is inside Link's house and he's building him, I'm inside that suit, and that was like our first day of filming, and I did it, and I almost like collapsed because that suit is hotter than hell.
Oh, I bet.
That suit also took me like 2 weeks to build. It was so crazy. And so we knew that we had to do a beach day, and I literally like told Rhett and Link, I was like, I am not getting that suit ever again. Like I know a buddy that
I was like, didn't you put a friend in it?
a good friend of mine, Nick Bishop, I convinced him to get in the suit. So when the bacon bot is on the beach, it's my friend Nick Bishop. But yeah,
Nice.
That's great. Now Ashley, you seem so natural in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Did you go to school for acting or anything, or?
I did. I wanted to be an actress since I was like a kid, and I grew up in Stratford, Ontario, Canada, which is has the world's largest professional Shakespeare festival outside of. Like I have a lot of on-stage experience, but when I moved to LA and I took, I have an acting degree here and everything. We didn't have a ton of on-camera experience, and being on camera is like a wholly different thing. And you're like, oh man, like, does my face really do that? Like, why do I suck? Why is everything terrible? And a lot of that is Jason's direction, because I have most of my on-camera experience working with you on different jawiin projects and a lot of Red Shirt Diaries stuff. Thank you.
Now, go ahead, Jason.
everything. She has a lot of natural charm.
Oh, you.
Now, Jason, speaking of hosting, natural charm, dude, you landed the DC All Access gig.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I shot that video, his audition video.
That's why he got the job.
Ashley actually convinced me to do it.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No.
I figured you
I'm
would
not
jump
kidding.
at that as soon as you heard about it.
Well, I saw it, but then I actually kind of almost psyched myself out of even auditioning for it, because I saw that posting about, they were like, we're looking for the new host of DC All Access and we're letting anybody submit. And I was like, I'm going to be one person of like 2 million people that audition for this job.
And you were?
They'll never pick me. And so I was like, why even bother shooting the video? Because I know I didn't have much time to do it, and I only had like a couple days to like to submit it, I remember. And Ashley was like, no, you just need to do this. And then Ashley was like, and then you need to tell them you live in Los Angeles in the video. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, we lived quite close to Burbank at the time. So I was like, say that you live in Sherman Oaks.
Excellent, because I mean, dude, you're doing a great job on that show.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. It's a dream job. It really is a dream job. It's like the funnest job I've ever had in my entire life. And it's allowed me to like meet so many creators and do stuff like that. And it's given me so many opportunities that I never thought would be possible. Like Warner Brothers being like, hey, do you want to come talk about these characters and explain them for like the Batman v Superman Blu-ray? And I was like, yeah. So it's surreal, and it's a dream.
Now, I don't want to feel like I'm going down through your resume, but I mean, you guys just I don't know when you sleep. You do so much. Your podcast. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now it's fantastic. It's very, very polished. It is quite unlike our podcast. Because we usually have a craft beer and then start talking, but your show is phenomenal. I love listening to it. How'd you kick that off?
We have been talking for
about a year before we launched it.
About doing a podcast, and our schedules weren't as busy as they are now at the time, but we knew we couldn't do a news show because we just we couldn't set aside an hour every week in order to do that. So we needed something that if we wanted to record, 1 or 2 at a time or 5 or 6 at a time, that we could go ahead and do that. And that's kind of what Geek History Lesson grew out of. The thing that took the longest was finding the name. It took us forever to name the show.
Really?
Yeah, like it did. Yeah, because, well, what the show was kind of changed like 6 or 7 times until we finally just kind of stumbled on. Because I was very concerned about, I didn't want to do a news show, and I didn't want to do, us just talking about something. And I kind of was like, I really want us to, educate people. Because, the podcasts that I love are the ones where you listen to it, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that. Those are always the ones that I love. And sometimes those have the most re-listenability. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Oh,
it is now.
you go back and listen to them over and over and over and stuff. And, because they're evergreen, they never age, right? The facts about Batman are always going to be the facts about Batman. So
you just get more.
You just get more, or you do a Batman part 2 or part 3, and so eventually we just stumbled on it. There was a while it was going to be a debate show.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was going to be Ashley picked a hero, I picked a hero, and then we were going to debate what was better about them, or that was the original idea for a long, long time.
Now, how'd you settle on just dropping knowledge on people?
I feel like that was mostly a you thing.
I think
something that you felt very passionate about.
I think to be honest with you, I honestly think it came from Fat Man on Batman, because that was when Kevin Smith had started Fat Man on Batman, and that was when it wasn't the news show that it is now.
Well, that was when he was still doing the interviews, and we loved the Grant Morrison one.
Yeah, and we were like, oh man, this is so cool that he dug deep with these creators. And we were like, oh, I don't think we can do an interview show that booking guests would just be such a pain in the ass. But what if we did fictional characters and did a Fat Man on Batman on fictional characters? And that's kind of, I think, how it jumped to that.
Cool.
Yeah, now you guys had some guests on in the past, though. You did a nice little series on Doctor Who. I think you had some people come on. That was good. We're huge fans of Doctor Who.
Someone on Twitter who was like, when are you going to do a Doctor Who episode? And I'm like, I think we have 4 of them.
Now, one of my personal favorite videos that you have done was the Doctor Who music video. That was amazing. I love it.
Oh, it's so cool. I love that video. I cannot believe we pulled it off. It took us 5 hours to get that one take.
BBC America shared that video.
Yeah, BBC America shared that video. It was so fun. I had a lot of fun writing that song.
If you did notice this, here's an Easter egg. Go back and watch it. Jason elbows me in the face in that video. And also towards the end, if you watch it, I miss a couple of the lyrics.
Oh, really?
You can barely know. You only notice it, I think, if you know to look for it.
If you go back and watch it, when I become the 11th Doctor, I cannot get the bow tie on.
I did notice that, yeah. But I was just it's part of it.
Yeah, I miss a couple of the lyrics because of that. But to be honest with you, we had another take that I had nailed the lyrics on, but it wasn't as fun or energetic. So I was like, all right, we got to just go with the mistake one.
Yeah, you can also see people in the background watching.
Yeah, there are people in the background up on the bridge that are like, what the hell is going on?
It was such a blast, though, and everybody who came out to participate in that really worked hard and was a lot of fun. So it was one of my favorite sets I've ever been on to this very day.
Yeah, I'm very proud, and I actually think it's a good song too.
Yeah.
I know, it gets in your head. I love it.
The guy who plays the TARDIS in that video is Joel Martin, and he was actually our neighbor at the old apartment building we used to live at, and him and I wrote that music together. And even deeper fun fact, because this fits into the thing we were just talking about before, the Geek History Lesson theme song is the original music from that from the Doctor Who music video.
Yeah, with no lyrics.
With no lyrics.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
We just done it at the time. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And you were like, let's just use this. It sounds really good.
Yeah, because our Joel, our Tartarus music producer, he tweaked it a little bit differently. So if you listen to the song that's in the video, it doesn't sound like the Geek History Lesson theme. But if you listen to the Geek History Lesson theme, you can hear the Doctor Who theme in it.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Now, you guys, again, like I said, you create so much content. What keeps you going? Do you ever get did you ever hit a brick wall where you're just like, I just don't feel like it today?
Yes.
All the time.
That happened actually today.
Yeah. We haven't done a ton today, but I think we went really hard the last 2 days.
Yeah.
So, well, we can't do anything else, or we would have no money. So that
Right.
helps.
That makes a difference too. It's also too. I really I've kind of taken this quote from a Marvel editor, Tom Brevoort. He's like the senior Marvel editor at Marvel Comics. And I remember like 5 or 6 years ago, I was reading an article on like Comic Book Resources, one of those sites. And he said once, somebody said like, what's the easiest way to break into comic books? And Tom Brevoort was like, meet me every year at a comic book convention and bring me a new comic book. He was like, if you bring me the same comic book, I am not going to take you seriously. But if you produce something new every year, I'm going to read it. And I kind of took that quote and applied it to everything in my life. So it's kind of a thing that like, when I meet my friends or I go on awesome podcasts like this one, I can every 6 months talk about something new. And it's so funny because from the outside, everybody, like including you and stuff like that, say that like we're doing a lot. I don't feel like we're doing a lot. I just think we fake it very well.
Okay.
We're not doing all of the things at the same time, but usually once they launch, they sort of overlap. So like we're doing this and Geek History Lesson and podcast, YouTube videos, but this is where our focus is now.
We're very good at scheduling, and we're very good at scheduling things way ahead of time.
Yeah, except like our personal life, because I feel like I accidentally forget that I've booked stuff with friends a lot.
Yeah.
But we have time, and we have downtime and stuff like that, and we do things. It's just I don't know. It's also one of those things where like if you want to do these things and you want people to notice, like I've kind of gotten you have to give up time in your life, and it's like okay. We do get to points where it's just so busy, and I'm just like, oh my god, and I'm so stressed out. But then there's other times where I'm just like, man, this is so cool that we did this, and it's whatever. And
it's great to have created things.
Yes, it's exactly. It's like the same as Rick writing. To write the thing is terrible, but to see the finished written thing, you're just like, oh my god. I don't know, but I always get to these moments like or these breaks where I'm just like, all right, I'm taking this week off, and I look back and I'm just like, man, I'm so glad that like look at all this stuff we created.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's on YouTube. You can always check it out.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, I know you guys are wicked busy. I don't want to keep you too much longer, but I just like to say I really, really appreciate the content you guys are creating. I think your videos are sensational. I think you guys, even in your videos, come across as genuine, awesome people. And the stuff you're talking about, I know you're passionate about. I think that's why I really like the stuff you're putting out.
He doesn't know about the teleprompter.
About the what?
Can't afford a teleprompter.
But I really like your stuff, and I can't wait to see what else you guys come up with. Why don't you just tell everybody where they can find all of the great stuff you make?
Well, the most important thing is the Jupiterjet comic book, because that's a dream of ours, and we'd love everybody out there to help us make our comic book dream come true. And we have a lot of cool perks over there. We have a print from Nicholas Scott, the Wonder Woman artist. We have a portfolio review from Mitch Garrett's, the artist of Sheriff Babylon. So, and again, anything, even sharing or $1 helps, and you can find that at jupiterjetcomic.com. jupiterjet.com. And if you don't like URLs, you can just type jupiterjet in a Kickstarter.
Or Google. We finally beat the jet ski people. We are on the top of Google for jupiterjet.
There you go. And then, I don't know, Ashley, where can they find our podcast?
You can find it at geekhistorylesson.com. And if you're not a fan of URLs, you can Google that too. We're the top of all those lists as well.
We're not paid by Google, although we should be.
Jason's just really good at SEO. And then all the YouTube stuff is youtube.com/jawiin, JAWIIN. Flash and DC TV are coming back next week, which is really exciting. And Sherlock is
weekly shows
continuing on. We're going to go back and do all the 10 episodes in between that we never ever talked about before, probably until Doctor Who comes around. And then you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Ashley B. Robinson. And you can find Jason on Twitter and everywhere as jawiin, same as the YouTube channel, JAWIIN, very important.
It's a theme. And then sometimes if you're on the DC Entertainment channel, you'll see me pop up there and say nerdy things. It's all cool.
Yeah.
Well, Ashley, Jason, I can't thank you enough for taking time out to hang out with us.
Thanks for having us. And we'll come back anytime. This was great.
Thanks, man.
Awesome. Thank you very, very much.
Oh, thank you. It was an honor and a pleasure.
All right. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye now.
All right. Hey, that was fantastic. Jason, Ashley, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
It was great talking with you. Can't thank you enough.
No, I thoroughly loved talking to you guys. I've been watching you guys for if not 6 years, it's been longer. I don't know. But it was a pleasure to talk to both of you guys.
Yeah, that was really cool. I haven't watched any of their stuff other than tonight, but just talking to them, that was really cool. They just seem super down to earth, and you guys are
Absolutely.
awesome. So I'm definitely going to check out all of your videos.
I have a list for you.
Yeah.
Stuff you need to watch.
We have a list.
Check them out. I think you'll become a fan.
Okay.
A fast fan of these two. All right. So why don't we take a break and we're going to come back with? Have we decided? Is it a super fight or
Let's do
what is it?
Yeah. Which one do we want to do?
Come
Super
back with
fight?
super fight or?
Let's do this.
Well, I'll tell you what. Over break, we're going to figure out what game we're playing. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
It was such a dramatic
I don't know
pause.
what you're doing.
We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
You always have to get the last word in.
Trick or Treat Radio is a phantasmagorical spin kick straight through the heart of pop culture, navigated by the Deadites. We are the world's greatest electroshock band, we destroy monsters, we drink booze, and we win championship belts. If you're not listening to Trick or Treat Radio, here's a taste of what you've been missing. There's 3 guarantees in life. What are they?
Death, taxes, and Trick or Treat Radio every Friday morning.
This is one of the most convoluted movies I've ever seen in my life.
I'm fucking trying, man.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh, yeah.
It's like you took a shit on a pile of shit.
But you shit on him for liking what he likes.
Yeah, well, it's my job.
This podcast is now banned in Germany.
It's me, Giovanni Lombardo Radici.
Shut up. I call bullshit. I demand someone to bring me the face of Lindsay Lohan.
If I had genitals, I would definitely bang her.
Oh, wait. Was she a great big fan person?
You just hit the jackpot.
This is a weird movie, huh?
It had action, it had suspense, it had great characters, it had great acting.
I'm going to strangle you with my jockey shorts.
I don't like mobster movies.
All right, well, here's my take. You're a sick fuck.
Thank you. Now shut the fuck up and let me talk.
Have you ever seen 2001?
The box, right? The box and the monkey.
Available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and trickortreatradio.com.
Arrivederci, douchebag.
Hey, Mark, you like chainmail, right?
Oh, yeah, I do. My level 4 barbarian named Teamy has a chainmail codpiece.
Well, if you want to wear chainmail in your real life, our friends at Fates Night Studios make handcrafted chainmail bracelets, necklaces, wallet chains, and even dice bags.
Wow, where can I get one?
Just go to etsy.com/shop/fatesnight.
Fates Night, is that spelled FATESKNIGHT?
Right. And don't forget to use promo code PunchFarm for 10% off your order.
Sweet. Dice bag ordered.
Fates Night. Armor for your everyday life.
Hey there, my name's Dynamo Mars, and I like beer, good buddies, tacos, movies, and booze. And that's why I'm here. So come on, grab a chair, and welcome to the PunchFarm podcast. keep on punching.
Where are we
Maybe
going with
we
this?
should
I don't know.
start our own music videos.
Yeah.
It's a punch.
Here we come.
Walk down the street.
Drinking beers all day long.
I'm off snaps. Hey, everyone with me.
Hey, we're the Punch Farm. I am so sorry. I don't know where that came from. Well, one of the questions last night was an 80s sitcom, and it was a theme song, so it was that.
Yeah.
I forgot that I really wanted to tell you something.
What? What did you want to tell me?
So earlier in the week, as I was listening to last week's episode, like in my car, like every single time you laugh on the podcast, like I crack up. And it's not like your laugh is so different, like hearing it being recorded than in person. Because it's this like, I don't even know, this like, I
feel
so,
self-conscious
goofy,
now.
But no, like I love it.
Oh.
Like it's the cutest thing ever, and every time I hear it, I'm just like, it just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside.
Aw, the feels. The feels going on. Well, that's over because we're gonna play Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. This is not a game of feels.
No.
So who goes first?
You.
Yeah.
Me?
You can go first then.
All right. So Drunk, Stoned, and Stupid is a card game. So we get a card, we read it. The most likely to be like this card gets the card. First person with 3 cards will be the loser tonight.
Okay.
Or the winner, depends on how you look at it. So, card number 1.
Oh.
Well, actually, it's not number 1, the first card I picked. It's actually number 57.
Oh, okay.
Is a total lightweight.
Oh, that's way me.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
totally me.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, but since you... okay, it's not me.
Right.
As I sit here enjoying a very delicious flying fish, hot fish IPA.
There you go.
I can be a lightweight.
No, but I mean, like, just the
You
other
are.
night, we went to Funk. I tried the PunchFarm IPA, and I didn't know what the ABV was, but, like, halfway through the beer, I was like, Ryan, what is this? And he was like, it's 6.5, and I was like, oh, my God. Which is not that much, but.
You're definitely of the 3 of us here, and even if Mark was here, seriously.
No, it's
you're
That dude is far from lightweight.
But, you've come a long way since the
have.
days of Miller Lite.
I know.
We've got you into enjoying some craft beers and some delicious beers and things that are different. But you're definitely still the lightweight.
Oh, yeah. No, it's me. It's all me.
Alrighty.
All right, Nikki, you going?
Yeah.
Do it.
Number 128 refers to themselves in the third person.
Oh, you know what? Just tonight I did.
Did you really? Yes, I did. I almost feel like some of us can be guilty.
I never, ever have done that.
No, you
No,
never?
right?
Are you sure?
Positive.
I don't know.
Like what?
Yeah, but no, I never hey, Mark is going out tonight. Mark's going to Funk and drinking a beer. I've never done that. But I feel like Nikki probably has a lot of at least Facebook posts.
Oh.
Nikki's having tacos tonight. That's not how you sound, but
No, that's not how I sound. I don't know. You know what I do a lot, and I don't know that this is necessarily third person, but I'm always like, that's not right, Nikki. That's not how you do that, Nikki. So is that third person?
Yeah. I mean, I guess
and a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And a bit crazy. I talk to myself. I just don't answer.
Oh, I'm glad you don't answer. Because that would definitely put you in a new category.
Yeah,
But
I'm going to take this card now. Nikki's going to take this card. Oh, boy.
Lord. Number 208 refuses to ask for directions.
That's not me, because let me tell you, working in the hospital all day today and being in a completely different area that I have no idea where I am, I was asking every single person that I saw where the hell to go because I didn't know.
So would you like me just to cut in here and take the damn card?
Yeah, pretty much. Because even today, I went to Wegmans, and it's only like 35 minutes away, but I haven't been there in like, I don't know, 10 years or whatever. And I had to put my GPS on my phone because I was like, I don't even know that area anymore. So
just to let people know why I said I'll take this card. We were on our way up to Massachusetts to see the awesome guys from Trick or Treat Radio, the Deadites. We had the GPS rocking. We had printouts and everything. Lish was telling me what to do. The GPS telling me what to do. And I was like, no, I'm going this way. This is where we're supposed to go, right? And I did not go the right way. We got stuck in a pile of traffic. Oh, yeah. And I continued to complain through the entire 1 hour and a half through Connecticut.
Yo, that's your own damn
fault. Hey, look, I have a great sense of direction. That was just a bad day.
That was a really bad day.
I'll take the damn card. Ooh, my turn.
Cheers. We're tied up. We all have one.
It's 1-1.
Yep.
Number 58. Has terrible comebacks. It's totally not me.
I don't know. I don't know if I even have comebacks. It's more like, well,
don't call it a comeback.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but how many times? All right, so this would, in my book, is a terrible comeback. That's what she said. Or you used to be famous for this, like, yeah, your mom.
I was going to say, I used to say.
That's what your mom says.
And you know what? I almost said it today to Alex. And I was like, what the heck is my problem?
What are you, like 14?
I know.
Yeah, no, her humor's at a 14-year-old level.
You're like, I come back there.
Yeah,
She's like, poop. Ha, gotcha.
It is funny.
You definitely get that card.
Okay.
Like I can't even. No, Nikki.
I think my comebacks.
Your comebacks
sometimes
are better.
are pretty good.
Yeah, they are good, actually. But
and my comebacks
mine suck.
are like
okay.
on point every time.
No, most of my comebacks actually don't come out of my mouth. They're just in my head. And it's usually a mom joke. But
see, the funny thing is, like, a lot of times I don't know if you realize this, they actually do come out of your mouth.
Do they?
So if you think, you're like, yes, you actually said a lot of those comebacks. That's why I gave you the card.
Oh, shit.
All right.
That sounded so dirty.
Number 209 is Totes DTF. I wish Mark J was here.
I know.
What? He's down to funk. He's down to.
It's down to funk, guys.
Down
it's down to funk.
I am totally down to funk. It's like a 3-way tie.
What do we do with this card?
We should kick that one out. Look,
I was gonna say,
Lish and I are married. We're always DTF.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, get another one. I'm sorry.
Get another one. But if you're gonna label it down to funk, then we're all winners.
Yeah.
Number 37 interprets everything as flirting. I'm just gonna take that.
Okay.
All right. Wow, that was a.
I know. Well, this is my problem. Like, so I don't realize this, but I'm a big flirt. Apparently.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, no, I'm a very friendly person, and I'm just like my father, unfortunately. Like, I make conversation with people everywhere I go, and even if I'm, like, not, like, say that a guy approaches me when I'm out at a bar, and he's talking to me, and he's like, I can't tell if he's trying to flirt with me or not, but I always think that they are flirting with me, especially, like, when I'm, like, not into it. I don't know how to be, like, I have to, like, just, you know, suck it up and take it. Yeah. I don't know how to, like, be mean and, like, blow them off,
I mean, even when I was single, I feel like I had issues figuring out when somebody was actually flirting with me and when they were not. And most likely they were probably not, but
yeah, no,
you know
I always think guys are flirting with me because, I mean, look at me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
no.
Look, around the office, it is difficult not to get flirted with. This one female. I work at home. My dog, my beautiful dog Lulu, is at my feet all day. She loves me. Yeah,
she's flirting with you all the time.
She flirts with me all day long.
But
yeah, Nikki, that's your card.
That's my card.
Okay.
Faux show.
A shizzy.
So now I feel like if we ever at the bar with you, I say, "Hey, Nikki," you'd be like, "Oh, some bitch flirt with me."
Son of a bitch. Does Snoop Dogg need an umbrella?
This is the joke, right?
Wait.
Does Snoop Dogg need an umbrella?
For drizzle?
Oh, get out of here. I hope he doesn't call us up and kick our asses over the phone.
Nah, he's too busy with Martha.
Who's Martha?
Martha Stewart. Have you not seen their show? They have like a cooking show.
That's awesome.
What? Oh my God, it's the most amazing thing in the world.
Is it on YouTube?
Possibly. It's probably
we're
on.
gonna have to look this up.
It's probably on Hulu or something.
Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they have a cooking show.
No way.
Yep.
All right, so my card is number 59. Isn't sure if it's a good idea. I don't know.
Read that one again.
Sure. Isn't sure if it's a good idea.
Well, let me see here.
Truth.
I mean, I just pulled this out of the fridge. Flying Dog Beer Brewery. This one's called The Truth. It's an Imperial IPA, so I'm sure the ABV is through the roof. Now I'm thinking, is this a good idea?
Yeah, I know.
Is this a good idea? But then a lot of times, my gut instinct is right, so...
I don't know.
No, I definitely know if it's a good idea or not.
I mean,
then it's me.
You think? Oh, are
Only
you?
because every time we plan something, when they're even driving out to Mass to hang out, I'm like, is this a good idea? Did we take the right way? This traffic sucks.
Yeah.
I'm always like, man, did we go the right way? Should I have made this decision?
Right.
Should I have had that last shot of whiskey? So I feel like I'm always like, I'm never sure if this is a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'll take the card.
All right, so we're all 2 up here.
All right, here we go.
So whoever gets this card.
This is it. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Yeah,
Come
it's
back.
your turn.
I need a bottle opener.
He needs a bottle opener. Okay. Excuse me.
Do it.
No, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. I was just
You're just
getting myself psyched out.
All right.
All right. Card number 210. Oh, do we have this one? Could pass for a homeless person.
Was that one maybe we put away?
That was on the demo, wasn't it?
Oh, it's probably in the demo.
Plus, that doesn't fit anybody here. We couldn't even
do it.
Okay,
Go another one.
I'm going to pick from this pile.
Do it.
Okay.
Okay. Card 60 has a ringback tone.
A ringback tone. I don't have that.
I don't have that. That card's
Stupid.
Nobody has ringback tones anymore.
Is this game dated? Number 61.
Ooh.
Has no idea what's going on.
Oh, yeah, no, that's me.
Yeah, that's my vote.
I was gonna say, I feel like it could be very close between you and I, but because there are times when I'm like, I don't even know what you said, but
Yeah, no, I do that a lot.
yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
But I'm gonna let you have it. You can be the winner. Or
Nikki is the winner.
Loser.
Or the loser. That is Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. Card game. Fun party game. I think if you add some more people in the mix, it could get fun. We do have a good time playing. I hope you have a good time learning more about us, because we usually end up giving up details about our lives. So, speaking about details, I have no idea how that's a transition. I was trying to force this one in here, but I don't have a good transition. What I have is a voice message from our buddy Riku.
Oh, yay!
Now, on the last episode, we were playing Super Fight, and Mark had a gang of zombies or something, flesh-eating zombies. I forget what he was.
Yeah.
Rage. He had rage zombies. And somehow through the gameplay, he said that World War Z was a good movie. Well, that ruffled Riku's feathers a little bit.
Yeah.
So he decided to leave us a voice message about it.
Hello, PunchFarm. It's Riku. So I'm just calling in about World War Z. I do not think it is a very good movie. I would go into details, but that would take too long, and I'd probably get all nerd ragey, and I'd just rather just finish up my call, and then I can eat my sandwich. Oh, okay. All right, here's a question. You guys have Jimmy John's up there in PA, I'm assuming.
No.
What kind of sandwiches do you like to get if you go to Jimmy John's or whatever sandwich place you go to? Personally, I'm a simple person. I like a good roast beef and cheese sandwich. You know, maybe a little mustard sometimes if I'm feeling adventurous. But that's me. Anyway, bye. Stupid squeaky chair.
What?
He's like, stupid squeaky chair. Riku, thank you. First off, thank you for sending in some this voice message. Dude, it was funny. So happy you listened to our show.
I know.
Now, I'm with you. I didn't really care for World War Z. I'm a huge fan of the book. I think there was moments of the movie that I kind of dug. But we're not going into a movie review right now, but hey, respect your opinion.
Yeah.
Now, let's get to this sandwich question.
Can I go first, please?
Yes.
Okay. I love that you asked a question about food because food is like my passion. First of all, I've been eating ice cream like nonstop all week. Like
That's not good.
I don't care. And sometimes you just need to be like, fuck it, I'm having ice cream for dinner.
Right.
And that happened twice this week. Today being one of those days. So personally, when I get a sub, or as I like to call them, hoagies, people don't really call them hoagies around here.
I call them hoagies.
Up
You
in your
guys call
Erie,
them?
Yeah,
they're
like,
hoagies.
Yeah, we called them hoagies. Like I just, oh gosh. So I'm like torn, but like usually my go-to is like a turkey sub,
Yeah.
turkey hoagie with like red onion, just a little bit of lettuce, no tomato, because as much as I love tomatoes, they get soggy on hoagies, and I don't really like soggy hoagies.
True story.
Provolone cheese, lots of mayonnaise because I freaking love mayo.
I love
pickles.
mayonnaise too.
Gotta have some pickles and some Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
Nice. Now,
I love food. So really, just give me a sandwich and I'll put it in my mouth.
I was going to say, I love sandwiches. Now, first off, Jimmy John's? What's Jimmy John's?
You don't know what Jimmy John's
There's a
No,
Jimmy
there's
John
no Jimmy John's
when
around
you
here.
are
Second Street,
taking
right?
Eisenhower
Oh,
Boulevard
that's where it is. I don't know.
into Harrisburg. So like from, what is that, High Spire? Like you take Eisenhower. There's a Jimmy John's right there.
Their subs are good.
Are they?
I have heard, and they do a lot of like the
Is there a Jimmy John's in Lancaster?
I don't know if there's one in Lancaster. They do a lot of school fundraiser things, like so like you sell subs, and sometimes Jimmy John's will be the ones that then give you the sub.
Well, Riku, I love sandwiches, but since we're vegans right now, Lish and I, not Nikki.
No way. F no.
So, but for lunch today, I went down to Pita Pit. I don't know if you have Pita Pit out where you live. Pita Pit. But I had the falafel with lettuce, tomato, pickles, hot peppers, hummus, and sriracha.
See, you gotta have pickles.
You gotta have pickles no matter what. Either if it's a black bean burger or turkey, whatever, your sandwich gotta have pickles. So that's what I've been digging on. But for most part, sandwiches, subs. Yeah. Back when I do eat meat. It could be in a couple months. Right now, I'm doing the vegan thing. But yeah, ham and cheese. No, we don't do cheese.
No,
that
we
used
don't
to be
do
my
cheese at
go-to
all.
when I was a young kid. Ham and cheese, boom.
Now I like to put cucumber in my turkey
That's good.
subs with some mayonnaise and tomato and lettuce. Like that's what I did do, but since we are doing the vegan thing, I'm definitely not really doing sandwiches at the moment. But
wraps.
Yeah.
I also like a really good toasted Italian sub.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's got to be toasted, though.
Yeah.
Man, this
I'm
vegan
so
thing might need to
hungry.
end.
I know.
I want a toasted Italian hoagie right now.
I'm so hungry right now.
Oh, no.
You could have a slice of our vegan pizza
No.
with nutritional yeast.
With your fake meat? I'm not eating your fake meat.
What? You
Well,
had
it's
it
still-
before.
you had before.
I know.
I just told you after the fact.
Yeah.
Oh no, I could tell it was fake.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for humoring me.
I had your vegan tacos.
They were
Those
good,
are
though,
good.
right?
They were good, but you're not getting me to eat vegan all the time. Sorry.
No, I didn't say.
I mean, I
Appreciate
ate
you
ice
trying it
cream
with
before
us.
I came
Right.
over here.
That's like the antithesis, the opposite of what we were doing.
Yeah.
But-
Hey,
What?
what's that word? What's that word that you can say?
Oh my God.
Alliterative?
Alliterative? Yeah, I got both questions with that word, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell? I can't say it.
Mm-hmm.
Alliterative.
She is
That's
referring
okay.
to two of the questions in our funk trivia last night.
I got them both. What the heck?
Yeah, I didn't want them.
Yeah, they came to me.
I don't know if I ever told you guys this or not, but my senior year of high school, I was one of the anchors of our school news. And we did that specific year, like we would do like our morning broadcast, live morning broadcast. But that year we ended up bringing back, like, we would do evening broadcasts. It would just be like a Wednesday evening broadcast, but we would record it like during last period.
Oh, okay.
So once we would try to record it from start to finish, though, because that's,
Of course.
and then I just remember them getting so pissed at me because I had to say unprecedented and I didn't know how to say it. So I'm like reading, the teleprompter. I'm like, unprecedented. I can't say that word. So then they stopped and we had to start from the beginning. They're like, Nikki, unprecedented. And when it came time to do it again, I'm like, unprecedented. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You did good there, though.
Unprecedented.
Yes.
I can say it
You
now.
know it now. Yeah.
10 years later. Not 10 years, but
Alliterative.
9 years later.
Did I do it? Alliterative.
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 Maybe you should just say alliterative. There are definitely some words I can't pronounce, so it's cool.
For some reason, that one's a really hard one for me.
Now, anything else that we want to tell our awesome listeners?
No. I mean, we do have trivia. We're going to do another one at Funk in March at some point. We just don't have the exact date.
It will be if you're in our listening area and you know who you are. It's going to be a farewell party to our other fellow podcaster who's not here, Mark Dose.
Right.
He's moving down to Florida. Wow. He's going to be back because he's not going to like it. We're going to do like a big
He's
blowout.
not going to hear it, so it's okay.
He's definitely not going to listen to this. I can talk all the shit I want.
This one, he's going to listen to this.
I know.
This would be the one episode.
He's going to be like, fuck you guys. I'm not your friend
He's like,
anymore.
these guys hate me. No, so we're going to do another trivia in honor of, of delicious beer.
Yes.
And good times with family and friends. Because family, friends, everybody came out. This was amazing.
In honor of Mark leaving us.
In honor of Mark getting the hell out of here.
Going.
FYI, we are taking applications for a new host.
Yes.
So.
But hopefully your name is Mark.
Right.
And you have to have a beard.
It works with our gimmick.
And you have to be really weird because
Otherwise.
I know, we're all weird.
But anyway.
Must love hot sauce, tacos, and beer.
Wow, we would get like 1 million applications. Doesn't everybody love that?
You know what? I have met people that don't like tacos. And I'm like, what the hell?
They cannot be on the show. Nikki will refuse to hire them.
Having a heart attack.
Well, you know what, guys? Definitely go check out the amazing content that Mr. Jason Inman and Ashley are creating. You can find them on YouTube /jawiin, Jawiin. Did I screw that up?
Jawiin. You got it.
Jason Inman, Ashley V. Robison. You can find them on Twitter. They make some awesome stuff. Can't thank them enough for taking time out of their extremely busy day to hang with us. I'll put links in our show notes so you can go find all their awesome, amazing stuff. Yeah. And hey, guys, I think we're done.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what I forgot to say last night? I forgot last night.
Okay.
Oh, do it
wait,
tonight.
were you gonna say something else?
Well, no. Oh, you did. No, but I was just saying, you always bust on me for impressions. Well, Jason does a lot of impressions. He does Batman. Yeah. He does Captain Kirk. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
but
like I want to
he's
do
good at them. That's probably the thing.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna
Ask him for some tips. Ask
wow.
Ask him if you're.
Swear to me. No, it's just got just some impressions.
Stop. I'm done. All right. Because I forgot to say it at trivia last night, everybody. Keep on punching.
You did forget to say that. What a slacker.
We didn't really end it. We just kind of ended.
Yeah, we did kind of just turn the mics off and we're like done.
Just
this person won.
Just like right now.
I'm sorry. I got excited. I ran to the winning team with their T-shirt.
That's right. You did actually get up
I
and
think
just
I
leave.
might have punched somebody in the face when I handed it to them.
Yeah. That's why we keep on punching.
It's definitely possible.
Are we still going?
Probably.